But first, in a way, in a similar vein, the new religious cult. Just one day after I told you that Greta Thunberg, the global warming messiah, had become even a Christmas decoration, a Christmas mural courtesy of Victoria's Benalla Council, she's taking yet another step to sainthood. Time magazine has named her Person of the Year, even comparing her to Joan of Arc. Now, I find this absolutely amazing and not a bit disturbing. I don't think we've seen anything like this hysteria, this cult about Greta Thunberg, nothing like this in the West in our lifetimes. I mean, it's so primitive, it's so against reason, that whole Enlightenment project of the last 500 years or more since the Greeks. It's so against reason. I mean, you think this person of the year is a disturbed 16-year-old climate hysteric, a girl with multiple anxiety disorders, doesn't go to school, spreads false alarm, has no solutions. Reason is dead against someone like that, which is us. I think, really, that millions of global warmers hide behind her, and some plainly manipulate her and use her, and then they can sort of abuse you for saying, oh, how can you pick on a 16-year-old girl? Now, talking about the dupes here, get this from a breathless ABC report today on this Person of the Year award and on Thunberg's appearance at a climate conference in Spain this week. This ABC report goes, about 40 climate activists, including representatives of Indigenous peoples from several continents, briefly joined Ms Thunberg after a speech on the conference's main stage, holding hands and demanding climate justice through slogans and song. I ask you, how are you supposed to argue with that? How are you supposed to reason? I mean, do you sing louder songs or better songs? How does this work? And thus do centuries of the most astonishing scientific progress in the West, intellectual inquiry, that whole vast exploration of thought and development, that just crumbles before this new unreason where children, the least educated and the most dogmatic of us, are hailed as the wisest of us. And against that, reason is powerless. And my tip, I tell you what, it's soon going to become blasphemous to criticise Greta Thunberg. You watch. Media watchdogs will soon be punishing it. And there was another example today of this retreat back to the caves, this new primitivism, this revolt against reason. And again on the ABC, the ABC was reporting on the terrible eruption of the White Island volcano in New Zealand, the eruption that's claimed at least 18 lives and probably, tragically, more to come. Now, science, volcanology, can tell us all there is to know about why that volcano blew and why it will again. But this science, this product of basically Western reason over the centuries, is also now under attack by the same new tribalists of the left. Here is how the ABC's report on AM this morning finished, with not a scientist, but with a Maori woman explaining the real reason this volcano blew, that it has a human spirit that hates real humans.
They're making money out of taking tourists over there, eh? White Islands, I would say it's like a human, eh? They get sick of it. You got to blow somewhere. Intruders, put it that way, for the island.
That, seriously, was on a news report on our national broadcaster to explain a volcanic eruption. People, anthropologists call that animism, this primitive belief that even rocks have spirits. So beware. The new earth worship is sweeping over us, and the great stupid is on the march.